Have you ever paused in your day just for a moment and felt the world around you shift ever so slightly? Maybe it's a fleeting sensation, a subtle nudge that something about your surroundings or even your own life doesn't quite fit together as neatly as you once believed. It's as if you're suddenly out of sync, a stranger in a familiar place, and you can't help but wonder if there's more beneath the surface of everyday life. From the moment we're born, we're swept up in a current of ambition, competition, and fleeting moments of happiness. We're taught to chase after success, to measure our worth by what we achieve or possess, and to keep moving forward no matter the cost. But in the quiet spaces between all that striving, a gentle voice inside us asks, is this really all there is? Is this endless pursuit truly the purpose of our existence? We witness suffering on a massive scale, experience heartbreak, and feel the weight of loss and disappointment. We see systems that perpetuate injustice, inequality, and pain, often feeling powerless to change them. The news bombards us daily with stories of chaos, disaster, and conflict, painting a picture of a world in constant turmoil, one where humanity seems to be at odds with itself and the planet. Yet this sense of unease isn't a flaw or a weakness. It's a sign of a deeper awareness awakening within us, a call to look beyond the surface. Why does a world so abundant in beauty and wonder also harbor so much misery, pain, and contradiction? Why is happiness so elusive, slipping through our fingers just when we think we've found it? These questions aren't signs of despair. They're the first steps on a genuine spiritual journey, a quest for meaning that goes beyond the ordinary. To ask them is to challenge the reality we've been conditioned to accept, to peel back the layers of illusion and see what lies beneath. We're capable of profound love, empathy, and compassion, yet our collective history is marked by conflict, division, and suffering. We reach for the stars, dream of exploring the universe, but often struggle to find peace within our own hearts and minds. This inner dissonance is a clue, a hint that our current state of being may not be our true, natural state. The constant struggle, anxiety, and restlessness we feel are symptoms of a deeper, perhaps even cosmic condition. Distractions, entertainment, technology, and endless consumerism keep us from probing deeper, from asking the questions that truly matter. But when we dare to ask, what if this world is not what it seems, the illusion begins to crumble, and a new understanding starts to emerge, inviting us to see reality with fresh eyes. What if Earth isn't the paradise we imagine, but a form of hell, not fire and brimstone, but a realm of spiritual forgetting? Imagine a world where the true torment is not physical suffering, but the slow erosion of memory, where we forget who we really are and why we came here. In this view, Earth is not a place of punishment, but a profound challenge, a landscape where the soul is veiled and must struggle to awaken. Here, divine souls are tested, purified, and challenged to remember their true origin. Every hardship, every moment of doubt, is an invitation to look deeper, to seek the spark of divinity hidden beneath the surface of daily life. This idea runs through many esoteric traditions, often hidden in allegory. Ancient texts and secret teachings hint at a deeper reality, one that lies just beyond the veil of ordinary perception.
The Gnostics saw the material world as a flawed creation, a prison for divine sparks yearning for release. They believed that true knowledge, gnosis, was the only way to break free from this cosmic trap and return to the source. Life's struggles, the pain, loss, and confusion, are the bars of our cosmic cell. Each challenge is both a barrier and a clue, pointing us toward the possibility of freedom. We're bound by time, decay, and spiritual isolation, born into ignorance and illusion. The ticking of the clock and the weight of solitude remind us of our separation from the divine. These aren't the marks of paradise, but of an underworld, a plane of trial. Earth becomes a crucible, forging the soul through adversity and darkness.
Accepting this isn't despair, but liberation. When we see our struggles as part of a greater journey, we can find meaning even in suffering. If you know you're in a prison, you can stop decorating your cell. You no longer waste energy pretending everything is perfect or chasing illusions of happiness, and start looking for the key. The search for meaning, for truth, becomes the most important quest of all. Recognizing Earth as a spiritual proving ground reframes suffering as a catalyst for growth. Every obstacle is a lesson, every setback a chance to remember our true nature. The world becomes a complex puzzle, not a cruel mystery. Each piece we find brings us closer to understanding ourselves and our place in the cosmos. Our task is to solve it, to awaken, and to help others remember as well. Many cite holy books promising paradise, but scriptures are layered with hidden meanings. The literal interpretation is just the surface. The esoteric core is for those ready to see deeper.
The Garden of Eden symbolizes a higher state of consciousness, not a physical place. The fall is the soul's descent into matter, becoming trapped in duality. Christ represents the divine spark within, crucified in every human, awaiting resurrection. The story of Jesus is the journey of every soul descent, suffering, and potential return to the divine.
Hell in its original context is not eternal punishment, but the unseen world, this very earth plane. The lake of fire symbolizes the purifying trials of earthly life. Sacred texts aren't lying. We've just read them with uninitiated eyes. These deeper truths are hidden by design. Institutions maintain control by promoting literal interpretations, creating dependency on external authority.
Outer religion becomes a trap, teaching us to seek God outside ourselves and discouraging inner exploration. Fear and conformity keep souls bound to limited understanding.
The esoteric path teaches the kingdom of heaven is within. You are a divine being who's forgotten your true identity. The mystics and Gnostics were branded heretics because they empowered individuals to seek direct experience of the divine. Salvation doesn't require an intermediary. The divine is your essence. The battle is between control and freedom, faith in institutions, and faith in your own divine potential. If Earth is a spiritual testing ground, then suffering is not simply a punishment, but a tool, a necessary fire that tempers and strengthens the soul. Just as metal is shaped and purified by intense heat, our spirits are refined through adversity and challenge. We're here to be forged, not to seek comfort above all else. Growth rarely happens in ease. It is discomfort that pushes us to discover our true potential.
Alchemy teaches, as above, so below. The transformation of base metals into gold mirrors our own inner journey from ignorance to wisdom. Our life is a crucible. The ego is lead, suffering is fire, and the purified spirit is gold. Through each trial, we are given the chance to shed what no longer serves us and reveal our truest nature. Each trial is a step in our transformation, a lesson that shapes us into something greater than before.
Pain isn't meant to be enjoyed, but to be understood. It is a messenger, pointing us toward what needs healing or growth within ourselves. In hardship, we can react with fear or respond with consciousness, transforming affliction into spiritual exercise. Every difficulty is an opportunity to practice awareness and resilience.
The trials of Job, Christ's temptations, and Hercules' labors are archetypal maps of the soul's journey. These stories remind us that struggle is universal and meaningful. True strength is maintaining integrity and compassion amid hardship. It is in these moments that our character is revealed and refined. Life on earth is the ultimate test. Can a divine being, plunged into darkness, find its way back to the light? This is the question at the heart of our existence. Your life is your answer. Every choice, every response to suffering writes your unique story. Every challenge is an invitation to awaken, to rise above limitation, and to remember your inner strength. Suffering is the catalyst for spiritual evolution, the spark that ignites transformation and deeper understanding. The test is ongoing. How will you respond? Each day offers a new chance to choose growth, wisdom, and compassion.
Who are we truly? The secret teachings say we are not native to this world.
We are star seeds, divine beings from higher realms here to bring light into darkness. Upon entering this reality, we forget our origins, trapped in a matrix of belief and conditioning. Society reinforces this matrix, teaching us to identify with ego and separation.
This mistaken identity is the root of suffering.
The term starseed resonates because many feel they don't belong, homesick for a place they can't name. Awakening to our true identity shatters the illusion of powerlessness. We are creators here to remember and act from our divine nature. Our task, wake up, remember, and live from that place of wisdom.
Reincarnation and karma aren't about reward and punishment, but the evolution of the soul. Every action creates an imprint, binding us to the wheel of samsara.
As long as we identify with ego, we create attachments and karmic debts, returning again and again. Each life offers lessons to balance karma and grow.
The cycle isn't punishment, but education. Eventually the soul yearns for liberation, moksha. The only way out is to stop creating karma, which requires a shift in consciousness.
Awakening to our true nature breaks the cycle. Acting from love and detachment, we neutralize karma and step off the wheel. This is the goal of the spiritual path, true, lasting freedom. Liberation is possible for all who awaken.
The path to liberation isn't found in an external savior, but within. Awakening is the birthright of every soul. The journey begins with introspection, turning away from distraction to explore your inner world.
Meditation and self-observation untangle the knots of conditioning, revealing your true self.
Seek esoteric knowledge as a map for your inner journey. Ancient wisdom is a catalyst for direct personal revelation. This is a collective journey. Each awakened soul raises the consciousness of all. Your liberation helps liberate humanity.
We can transform this underworld into a stepping stone to higher reality. The hope isn't for paradise on earth, but for awakening and transcendence. Claim your place as a luminous, sovereign being. The time to begin is now. The journey is yours to take. For deeper insights into the true translation of the Bible and hidden truths about Earth, ourselves, and the Matrix, seek out the Book of Wisdom, Volume 1-inch and Volume 2. Explore these transformative volumes in libraries or on online spiritual literature platforms, and let them guide your awakening.